know, he's bleeding like crazy. It's all over the room. I don't know why people decorate in white. If he doesn't call in 2 minutes, call the hospital.
I'm gonna have a cigarette, Ted.
After 18 months, the hell you are. Hold on to yourself, will you?
I don't believe this is happening. Ted! Ted, the phone's ringing! Hello, Dr. Dudley? Oh, Dr. Dudley, I'm so glad it's you. Your service said you were at the theater.
Is that the doctor?
Sorry to disturb you, but there's an emergency.
Is that the doctor?
My husband Ken and I are friends with Charlie.
Is that the doctor?
The doctor! The doctor!
Why did you say so?
I'm sorry. Yes, there has been an accident. Well, we just arrived here at Charlie Rock's house about 10 minutes ago, and it seems that we heard this enormous...
Don't say anything!
What?
Don't tell him what happened.
Don't tell him!
Just do what I say.
But what about Charlie?
He's all right. It's just a powder burn. Don't tell him about the gunshot.
But they got the doctor out of the theater.
Tell him he tripped on the stairs and banged his head.
What about the blood?
The bullet went through his earlobe. It's nothing. I don't want him to know.
But I already said we were getting out of the car, and we heard this enormous... What? What did we hear?
We heard an enormous thud
Thud?
when he tripped on the stairs.
Dr. Dudley? I'm sorry, I was talking to my husband. We heard this enormous thud. Yes. It seemed that Charlie tripped going up the stairs. Down the stairs, but he's all right.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
Sitting up in bed, he'll call him in the morning.
You!
He'll call you in the morning.
You're very sorry to disturb
I'm very
him.
sorry to disturb you.
But he's really fine.
But he's really funny.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Where are you going?
Him. Thank him and say goodbye.
Goodbye, doctor. What? Any dizziness?
No dizziness.
No dizziness. What? Can you move his lips?
Yes, you can move everything. Get off the phone.
But they got him out of Phantom of the Opera. Yes, he can move everything. What? Any slurring of the speech?
No, he's slurring on his
Oh,
feet.
yell at me, he'll hear it.
I've got to get back to Charlie.
No slurring. What? Any ringing in the ears?
I can't believe this. No, tell him no.
Yes, a little ringing.
I told you to say
It
no.
sounds more believable with ringing. Oh, yes. Myra. Yes, Myra's here.
Myra's not here. Don't tell him she's here. I'll speak to her.
My mistake. She's not here. I thought she was, but she's not.
She just stepped out. She'll be back in a
She
minute.
just stepped back. She'll be out in a minute. Yes, I will. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Dudley. Enjoy the show. Ken and I saw it. We loved it, especially the second act. Who's playing the battle tonight?
Are you going to review the whole show?
Oh, just a minute, Doctor. I hear Charlie calling me. Just a minute, Charlie. Yes, I will. Don't you ever do that to me again. He has to suspect something because I couldn't get his name right once.
If anyone else calls, don't answer.
Then why'd you have me get that one?
Because I thought the bullet went through his head, not his earlobe. Now fix him double vodka. Let Charlie standing in the shower.
It's around here making that call. I don't believe this. Never made once in our lives. Somebody else could have dealt with this.
Who's that?
Do you see people in here? Am I near the door? Or do you see me on roller skates?
Okay, let me think a minute.
Take your time, because I don't answer doors. I only talk to Dr. Dudley.
Okay, it's got to be Lanyard or Ernie, one of the others. We've got to let them in.
You've got arms reached down.
I've got to drag Charlie off and bandage his ear. I need a few more minutes to figure out what's happened. Can't you stall them?
Call them. His best friends are coming over for his 10th wedding anniversary. Myra leaves, and he shoots himself in the ear. What am I supposed to do until you get back?
Listen, attempted suicide is a criminal offense, not to mention a pretty ugly scandal. Charlie's deputy mayor of New York, my best friend, and my best client. I've got to protect him, don't I? Now just play the hostess until I figure out what's going on.
There's no food, there's no ice in the ice bucket. Where's the cheese dip? Where's Myra, and where are the servants? I'm lucky I can still speak English.
Listen, you're a lawyer yourself. Can't you figure out something to say?
Contract. I involve legal publishing contract. Somebody walks through the door and wants to make a deal. I can handle that.
Take it easy, calm down.
Put some slippers on Charlie. Tell him to answer.
Would you relax? Drink my vodka.
Why is vodka better than 2 puffs of a cigarette?
Because they know you quit smoking, and if they see you smoking here, they'll know something is wrong.
Oh, like falling at your feet is gonna look even better. Claire, sweetheart. Oh, you look wonderful. Where's Leonard? In the car. We had an accident. Brand new BMW, 2 days old. The side door is smashed in. Don't tell Charlie, Myra. I wouldn't want to ruin tonight for them. Oh, are you hurt? My lip is swelling up. Ah!
idiot shoots out of his garage like a Polaris rocket. I've got 4 doors on one side of the car now.
Oh, how is she back?
All stretched over to one side. I look like a Modigliani painting.
Can I get you something to drink?
Probably couldn't swallow past my shoulders.
All nights to happen.
Here's their gift, Waterford Crystal. I think it's broken. If somebody brings them a bottle of glue, I'm sure they'll have a nice gift, though.
I could have lost the tip of my tongue. I'd be speaking Gaelic the rest of my life.
Brand new spotless car, buffed and polished by German women in Munich, and now it looks like a war memorial. Hello, Dr. Dudley. This is Leonard Gans.
Dr. Dudley?
Yeah. Well, could you tell me what theater he's in? Could you? It's in what? Thank you. I'm at 914-247-8214. Thank you.
I've got to settle my stomach. Is there anything to eat? Some canopies or something? I don't see anything. No canopies? Where's the cook, Miley? She makes great canopies. She's off this week. The week of their anniversary party? Well, her mother was sick in Japan. Miley is Chinese. Yeah, I know, but her mother was visiting Japan.
No tall people are coming to this party. I can only look up. Where's Ken?
Ken's in the bathroom.
And Charlie and Myra?
They're still getting dressed.
They're getting dressed? We had a car accident and we're on time.
My lip is getting gigantic. I don't think I have enough lipstick to cover it.
No nuts or pretzels? 3 audits at the IRS today on an empty stomach. Clerk, give me some munchies and a Diet Coke.
Well, where are you going?
To the John.
Oh, well, there's one down here.
Well, is it Ken using that one?
No, he's using the one upstairs.
Why is he using this one?
Well, you know how it is when you have to go so bad. You just start running and don't want to stop.
Well, this is a shorter run.
Lenny, it's not an Olympic event. Why don't you just
That's
go?
why they built guest bathrooms. Dr. Dudley calls. Tell him I'll be right out.
Claire, we need to talk. What is it? I'm coming apart at the seam. You're dressed. No, I'm on my nerves. I'm gonna crack. I can see. Your hands are like ice. Something is going on here, isn't it? Oh, you're so smart and quick to see things, too. Scaring me, Chris. Tell me what's happening. Okay. About 10 minutes ago, Ken and I got here, and we heard this enormous...
Hey, Claire! You look lovely!
Oh, yes, I was just telling her that. She looks enormously well. It's not the dress that you wore for cerebral palsy. No, I got this for sickle cell. Hi, Ken.
Where's Lenny?
He's in the John. Where's Charlie and Myra? Susan and Josh.
Yes, they're still getting dressed. How's the new BMW? Is Len happy with it?
Hilarious.
Excellent. The new features she asked for.
More than he asked for.
Great!
Are you going to the bathroom, Ken? I have to go myself.
Actually, I think Myra's in there.
Then I'll just use my Lee's bathroom. Call me if she gets back from Japan.
Quick, up here. Would you hurry up? What'd you tell her?
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Well, I was talking so fast. Why can't we just tell them this? They're gonna find out anyway.
Because I don't know the truth yet. Now go in there. Charlie wants to see you.
See me? What for?
He's crying like a baby. He needs a woman.
To do what?
To cry on. I can reason with him, but I can't comfort him. Now go in there.
Is he still bleeding? I paid $1,200 for this dress.
Hi, Lenny.
Hi. Tell you about the BMW?
Yeah, congratulations. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To the John.
Didn't you just go?
Well, yeah, but not enough. Be right with you.
This is very weird.
You know, pretzels.
There's plenty of food in the kitchen, but nothing to cook.
Why didn't you open this first?
There's a duck, roast ham, smoked turkey, all the frosting on the table. There's pasta sitting in a pot with no water. Everything's ready to go, but no one's there to start it. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Well, not as strange as him peeing twice in a row. Do you have something sharp, a nail file or anything?
Chris started to tell me something, but then she clammed up.
The door on my BMW opened like tissue paper. This thing's like steel.
Her hands were as cold as ice, and she couldn't look me straight in the eye.
You know, this would be a safe place to keep your jewelry.
And why are they taking so long to get dressed? What is that about, eh?
What are you so suspicious for? Give the people a chance to come down, will you?
Oh, and you don't notice anything is wrong.
Oh, sure. I noticed the towels are piled up on the sink and not in the rack. I noticed there's only a sheet and a half of toilet paper. I think it's sloppy, but not a scandal.
Really? Well, I'm not so sure that I would rule out a scandal.
You don't think I know what you're talking about? I know what you're talking about. I hear gossip, I hear rumors. I'm not gonna listen to that crap, you understand? He's my friend and she's the wife of my friend.
Fine, okay, this is it.
I don't listen to filth and garbage about my friend.
I said forget it!
All right, come here.
What's wrong with here?
Here's better. Just come here. It's not good.
What's not good?
What I heard.
What did you hear?
Will you lower your voice?
What? We haven't said anything yet.
Listen, there's talk going around about Charlie. Oh, this hurts. Stand on my other side. I can't turn. There's talk going around about Charlie, but no one will tell it to my face because they're afraid I won't listen.
I'll listen. Tell to my face.
Well, why would you want to hear rumors about our friends? He's my best client. He trusts me, not with just investments and taxes, but personal things.
Don't do his taxes. What's the rumor?
You won't be satisfied till I tell you.
I won't even sleep with you until you tell.
Oh, okay, okay. Myra's been having herself a little thing.
What kind of thing?
You know, a kid, a man, a guy, a fella. She's doing something with someone, somewhere, and it's not with Charlie. Okay?
You don't know that. You only heard it. You haven't even seen
Of
it.
course I haven't seen it. You think they invite me to come along and watch? Can't believe you.
You are so naive. It's incredible. Get real, Lenny. Myra's not having anything with anybody. Your friend Charlie, however, is running a quite a motel.
Charlie? My friend Charlie? He wouldn't even look at another woman.
He may not be looking at her, but he's doing something else to her.
Where did you hear this?
Someone at the tennis club told me.
Our tennis club?
What is it? A sacred temple?
Oh,
God.
bunch of hypocrites sitting around in their brand new Reeboks and Nikes, spreading rumors and ruining people's lives. Who told you?
I'm not going to tell you because you don't like this person.
What does it matter if I like them or not? Who told you?
Carol Newman.
Carol Newman! Oh, I hate that damn woman. You know, she's got a mouth big enough to swallow a whole can of tennis balls.
Hey! How you two doing?
Just fine, Ken.
Anything to eat
Oh,
yet?
just a plastic bag.
Great, be right back.
Wasn't it Carol Newman who spread the other rumor? The rumor that you and I were breaking up.
No, it wasn't Carol Newman.
Who was it then?
Me.
You? You started the rumor?
Me, you, the both of us. When we were thinking about separating, didn't we go around telling everyone?
We told friends. That woman told strangers.
Carol Newman didn't start the rumor about Charlie. Someone else at the club told her.
Who's the one who told her? Harold Green! Who's Harold Green?
He's a new member who was just voted in last week.
Well, I never voted for him.
Yes, you did. By proxy, you were in Bermuda.
Oh, a proxy new member goes to the club and spreads rumors about my best friend. Who does he play tennis with?
He doesn't play tennis. He's a social member. He just eats lunches there.
Oh, a proxy new social member. Doesn't even play tennis, just goes to the club to eat lunches. What does he do for a living?
He sells BMWs.
Has anyone else gotten here yet?
Not to speak of.
Is anything wrong?
Why? Does anything seem wrong to you?
Well, you mean aside from the fact there's no food, no guests, no host, no hostess, and that you and Chris only appear one at a time and never together. Yes, I'd say there's definitely something wrong.
Okay. Okay. Sit down, Len, Claire. All right, I can't keep this quiet any longer. We've got a big problem on our hands.
Ha! What did I say, Claire?
You just said, ha! What did you tell me?
Charlie's been shot.
What?
Shot!
Tell me.
Oh, I can't get my breath!
Don't let me
Charlie, no!
But it's okay, it's okay. He's not dead, he's all right.
He's not dead.
He's all right.
Where was he shot?
In the head.
In the head! The head! He was shot in the head!
But it's okay, it's a superficial wound.
Where did the bullet go?
Through his left earlobe.
The earlobe? That's not too bad. I have holes in my earlobe, and it doesn't hurt.
Oh, I saw this coming, I swear. Tell me the truth, Ken. Did she do it?
Who?
Myra, who else?
Why would Myra shoot Charlie?
You don't know what's going on.
You haven't heard?
No, what's going on?
Charlie's been having a hot affair with someone.
It's not hot. No one ever said it was hot. It's an affair. A plain affair.
Who told you this?
Nobody told me that. What I heard is that Myra was having herself a little thing.
A thing with who?
Oh, a kid, a man, a guy, a fella, who knows?
Someone else told me it was Charlie who was having the affair.
What's someone else?
Oh, some woman at the club, Carol Newman.
She only told me what Harold Green told her.
Who's Harold Green?
Oh, a proxy new social member just goes to the club to spread rumors.
Well, seems to me that Charlie's the one who's having the affair. If Mara was the jerk enough to shoot him.
Myra didn't shoot Charlie. Charlie fired the gun. He tried to kill himself. It was attempted suicide.
Suicide!
Oh, no! Don't tell me that! Charlie, no!
Take it easy. It's enough grieving already.
It's all because of that no-good Harold Green. He He's out of the club. I can get the phone.
Can we stick to the main topic here? I don't know if anyone had an affair.
How's Myra taking this? God, she must be a wreck.
I should go up to her. Let me go.
Don't go up to her. There's no point in going up to her. Myra's not here. She's gone.
She's gone? Charlie shoots himself in the head and Myra leaves the house?
She leaves him now. Now he's up there with a bullet in his ear.
The bullet is not in his ear. Would you listen to me, please? The bullet went through his left earlobe. I don't know if she was even here when Charlie shot himself. Chris and I pulled up and we heard a gunshot. I ran around to the back of the house, broke the kitchen window, and got in through there.
I saw that. I thought maybe Miley did it and maybe Myra fired her. But I didn't know then that Miley's mother was sick in Japan.
Don't talk for a while. Just listen. Let me and Ken talk. So you broke in and rushed upstairs. Was he on the floor?
No, he was sitting up in bed. The television was on. One of those evangelist programs. There was a bottle of Valium on the night table. He was barely conscious. I figured maybe he took a couple pills to make himself drowsy, put the gun up to his head, started to fall asleep, and, shot himself.
Is that blood on your shirt, Ken?
Where?
Below the second step.
Oh, I didn't see that. It won't come out, will it?
That's what you're worried about? A stain on your dress shirt?
I don't care about my dress shirt. I'm going to prevent Charlie from getting a suicide rap. When the others walk in here, I don't want to have to explain to them why I got blood on my good silk shirt.
Barbara and Charlie.
These two sizes too big for me.
I don't think they noticed her cuff. If Charlie's up there with a bandage on his ear and Myra's not even at the party.
Will you let the man finish his story, please? So did he say why he did?
Not a word. He was barely conscious.
Did he leave a note or anything?
Well, he had a piece of paper in his hand, but he ripped it up and threw it to John. He flushed before he could get to it.
This is not happening. I'm not hearing this.
Did you call the police?
No, just the doctor. We told him to trip down the stairs and bang his head. If it wasn't serious, we didn't want to make this in public.
We've got to call the police. Charlie's the deputy mayor of New York. Oh, I can see it now. Charlie has the front page of the New York Times with a suit jacket covering his head.
That's exactly what I'm trying to prevent until we find out what happened.
Well, we've got to call the police. Because with these suicides, the IRS boys, they come right after me. I know they would.
Why would they wait for you?
Oh, because every suicide, they want to see everything from his books to his entire financial picture. They want to know how the deputy mayor of New York could afford a big house like this.
That's no secret. Myra's a wealthy woman. Myra bought the house.
She did? I didn't know that.
Hear that? They'll be all over the tennis club tomorrow.
Listen, I'm not calling the police unless I have to. I don't know what you're worried about. Unless you have something to hide, you don't want the IRS to find out.
I'm the one who wants to call the police. Maybe you have something to hide. You made out his documents. You made out his will.
Are you accusing Charlie and I of conspiracy to defraud the city?
I hear a car pulling up.
If you're not calling the police, I am.
No, you're not.
Oh, now you're telling me what I'm not going to do?
Pulling up the driveway.
Suppose the neighbors heard the gunshots and they call the police.
I'll deal with that problem when it arises.
Well, suppose that is the police. Then the problem's arisen.
The Bobo station wagon.
A Volvo?
Oh, now I suppose you're worried for the Swedish police.
Ernie the cookie.
Ernie the cookie.
Why didn't you tell us?
Why didn't you listen? Oh, Ken, Myra and I are having trouble with your zipper.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
They know about it.
Myra's zipper?
We know Myra's not here.
Oh. They're coming up to the house. Well, did you tell them about Charlie cutting his hair shaving?
Listen, they know everything. The gunshot, the earlobe, the flush note down the toilet, everything.
Why didn't you tell me you told them? God, they must think I'm a complete idiot.
How's Charlie?
Oh, he's fine. Sleep upstairs, hugging his pillow with his thumb in his mouth. They're stopping to look at our BMW. Ugh, I can't believe she's wearing a dress like that to a party like this.
All right, what did we decide? We tell them or not?
Why not? Ernie is Charlie's analyst. Everything you tell your analyst should be confidential.
Everything his patients tell him is confidential. His patient's asleep sucking his thumb.
I don't believe I'm actually the same babysitter for this night.
So what do we decide? Tell him or not?
I'd say no. Cookie's got her cooking show on television. What if she said something on the air?
On a cooking show, do you think she gives out suicide recipes?
Listen, I say to keep things quiet until we figure out what's going on. It's better safe than sorry. Claire, open the door.
Chris, get some drinks. It's like we're having a good time.
So, what is it? We're telling Ernie, but we're not telling Cookie.
We're not telling either of them. I'm sorry we told you.
Listen, Claire, don't open the door until I get to the top of the stairs. Maybe I can get the whole story from Charlie when he wakes up.
Oh, well, I took the Valium away from Charlie. I hid them in the medicine cabinet.
Oh, what a good hiding place.
No, that's nice. I don't know. It must be in my umbrella stand.
Are we ready?
Yes, open the door.
Ernie! Cookie, it is so good to see you. You're so wonderful. You should have been an actor, I swear. Everybody, it's Ernie and Cookie.
Hi, Ernie. Hey, Cookie.
Hey, Cookie.
Hello.
Hey, Ernie. So, go on with the story. What did Mr. Gorbachev say?
Mr. Gorbachev. He said, I don't know, I never ate cat food before. I
Oh, you have got to have Lenny tell you that story. The one about Mrs. Thatcher and the cat food.
Sounds funny already.
Everybody looks so beautiful. Goodness, I am crazy about the dress. You always pick up the most original things. Where do you find them? Oh, this is 60 years old. It was my grandmother. She brought it from Russia. Oh, didn't you wear that to muscular dystrophy in June? No, emphysema in August. Oh, what a pretty cushion. Is that for Charlie and Myra? No, it's for my back. You went out again while I was dressing.
Are you all right, honey?
I'm fine, babe.
Lenny, is that your vehicle outside? Looks like you put a lot of miles on it in 2 days.
Yeah, 12 miles on the thing. Some guy blindsided me, and I have got a case of whiplash you would not believe.
Oh, I've had whiplash? Excruciating. My best friend had it for 6 years. Oh, this looks nice. Who brought this? Oh, no. Did I break something? What was it?
Water per crystal.
Oh, Lenny, Claire, don't tell me. I'm so sorry.
It was an accident, honey. We'll replace it, of course.
Sure, if you want to. I don't care.
Can I get you a drink?
I'll have some.
I'm right here at the bar.
Well, what would you like? I'll get it.
You're all going to give me a drink? Such friendly people. I'd love a bourbon, please.
I should have let what's her name pick it up. Lulu. Oh, you mean my lady? Where's Ken? Ken? Ken's with Charlie. And Myra? Myra's with Ken. They're waiting for Myra to get dressed. It's a spasm. It's okay. It's gone. It just shoots up my back and goes.
Are you all right?
Come on, puppy.
Listen, it's such a beautiful evening. Why don't we all go sit outside for a while?
Okay, you kids. What's going on?
What do you mean?
You think I don't notice everyone's acting funny? 3 people want to get me a drink. Chris wants to hear this funny story. Lenny wants to get us all outside. Everyone creating a diversion. Why? I don't know. Am I right?
No wonder you're such a high-priced doctor. Well, somebody's gonna have to tell them.
Tell them what?
Tell them about the surprise.
What surprise?
The surprise about the party. What surprise about the party? Oh, well, I think it's just the cutest thing. Don't you, Claire? Oh, God! Yeah! Oh, tell them about it. No, you tell it better than I do. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to sit down. I'll help. I've got it.
Are you all right, chicken?
I'm fine, Pop. So what's this big surprise about? Well, since Charlie and Myra were having their closest friends over for the 10th anniversary, they decided not to have any service. No my leave, no anybody. Isn't that terrific? Just us, no help. Why is that terrific? Because it'll be like in the old days. Before money, before success. Those were the best times, don't you think? No, I hated those times. I love success. But don't you think that these are lazier, selfish, more greedy times? Nobody wants to work anymore. I work 14 hours a day and cook 37 meals a week. I cook on my television show, I cook for my family, I cook for my neighbors, I cook for my dogs. I was looking forward to a relaxed evening. Well, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. What do we have to do? We have to cook. You think all of us cooking in the kitchen together? Oh, well, no. Claire and I, well, Charlie and Myra, they can stay upstairs and relax. We called them when we were ready. What are we going to make? It's all laid out. Duck, roast ham, smoked turkey, and pasta.
Roast ham? Duck? Way too much cholesterol for me.
Ernie, we didn't come here for our health, just to have a good time.
I don't understand why we're all wearing our best clothes just to cook a dinner. That's not your best clothes. It's a 50-year-old Polish dress. It's a 60-year-old Russian dress.
The dress is hardly an issue worth arguing about.
I didn't say we wouldn't cook it.
Didn't say we wouldn't cook.
All right.
Now, why is everyone getting so worked up about this?
All right, Ernie. Let's not turn this into group therapy, please.
Now, Claire, this is nothing like group therapy. You of all people should know that.
Why don't you just name everyone your Thursday night crew, Bird?
Why are Ernie and I being attacked? We just walked in the door. Please lower
surprise. It was their idea.
Listen, I don't want to take the blame for ruining this party. I will do all the cooking and Ernie will do the serving.
Honey, no one's asking you to
If
do
she
that.
wants to,
Sure, and if she wants, she can clean up too.
Okay then. It's all settled. Just give me 45 minutes and I promise this will be the best dinner party we ever had.
It's okay. It's all right. Hi, Ernie. Hey there, Cookie. Oh, Chris, honey, can I see you up here a minute, please?
Sure. Would you all excuse me for a moment? I'm not really here for that.
Am I crazy or is that a gunshot?
Gunshot? No, it was a car backfiring.
A car backfiring in Charlie's bedroom?
Ernie, maybe you should go up and see.
Well, Chris, Ken, Myra, and Charlie are up there. There's more of them than there are us. What's one more gonna make?
You can't just ignore a gunshot. Ernie, please go up and see.
No, I know what it was. It was a party balloon. They've been blowing them up all day.
What kind of balloon was that? A Goodyear blimp?
Listen, Ernie, if you go up there, who's gonna get dinner ready? Charlie and Myra must be starved. You and Cookie get the dinner started. I'll have a white wine spritzer. Claire, put on TV or something. I'm gonna go upstairs and check on Ken. Tell me if Dr. Douglas calls.
I'll get it.
I still think it sounded like a gunshot.
Pussy didn't return. Help her.
Who's that? Yes, he is. Who's calling, please?
Is that for me?
It's a conference call. Mr. and Mrs. Platt, Mr. and Mrs. Klein, and Mr. and Mrs. Fishman?
Oh, it's my Friday night crew. I have a telephone session with them. I'll take it in the kitchen.
That's okay, honey. I can get it myself.
Hello? Yes, it is. No, my husband just called. Yes, I'll tell him.
Who's on the phone?
Dr. Dudley's service.
Oh my God, what is that?
It's okay. I do this all the time. It takes the pressure right off my back.
Where's Ernie?
He's in there. He's got a session with his Friday night group.
They're all in the kitchen.
No, on the telephone, on the other line.
What is it? What is your back again?
No, little shirt pins on the floor.
She must have such fun to live with.
What happened upstairs? Is Charlie all right?
Yes, Charlie's fine. Ken was trying to hide the gun from her. He was walking and tripped over Charlie's slippers, fell, and the gun went off right next to his head. He can't hear anything in both ears.
Ken or Charlie?
Ken! Charlie's a whole valley. Who's on?
They hung up. I already took a message.
You couldn't tell me that when I was at the top of the stairs?
Well, they said that Dr. Dudley already called this number and he does not want to be called out of the theater again.
I'm getting a new doctor. I'm not placing my life in the hands of the drama critic from Mount Sinai Hospital. Hello? This is Leonard Gantz again. Dr. Dudley did not call this number. Can you please have him call me? Thank you.
So, what did Ken want Chris upstairs?
Oh, we wanted her to call the doctor to see what she do about his ears.
You mean she told the doctor a gun went off and she'll have to explain about Charlie?
No, she was going to say that a manhole cover blew up next to his head.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But the doctor was out on a house call. There must be some flu epidemic going around on Broadway. Well, answer it!
This is all too hard to follow. I need a bookmark in my head or something. Hello? Dr. Dudley, thanks for calling back. You want to talk to him?
No, I'm taking a stress test.
You know, if Ernie can't figure out something's wrong here, I'm not going to this group anymore.
Make yourself busy or something. Hello, Dr. Dudley? Yes, thanks for calling back. About 20 minutes ago. Yeah, some idiot blindsided me. I got whiplash. Charlie Brock? No, I wasn't calling about Charlie Brock. He's Charlie's doctor. No, Charlie's feeling better now. He's rested. Ken and Chris? Is Ken doctor too?
Maybe as a franchise.
No. A cold compress. Oh, great idea. Let me connect you up to Charlie's room. Which button connects up to Charlie's room?
Why? Who's going to hear it up there?
You are such a pain! Do something. Put some music on. No. My wife has a pain. Oh, it's no bother. Okay, all right. I'll connect you up to her. We owe this guy a gift. Let's give it a good reputation. Let's see where he is with my spritzer.
I thought you were plenty in here. I have a spritzer.
I'll hold it for him. How's Cookie?
Not well. I gave her some aspirins for her back, but she dropped them in the sauce.
Great. Then we'll all get rid of our headaches.
Oh, listen, did Lenny say what that sound was?
What, the gunshots?
You mean it was a gunshot?
No, I was referring to the sound you thought was a gunshot.
Well, it wasn't a balloon, I know that.
No, it was a can of shaving cream. It exploded.
Shaving cream exploded?
Oh, right, it washes off.
Incredible.
Ernie, I need you to put out some garbage bags.
I'm not through talking to my group yet.
They're fighting with each other. I put them on hold.
Don't worry, Candy. It'll clear up soon. These things don't last long.
Lenny, you think this will last long?
No, maybe if you lie down in the guest room for a while.
You know, maybe if I lie down in the guest room for a while.
Right.
So, what did the doctor say to Chris?
Oh, he wasn't it. It referred to another doctor. He's not feeling well himself. Do you know where my spritzer is?
Is your sister here?
No, my spritzer!
Well, don't tell your sister about Charlie. Not until we find out the whole story.
I have a problem. Claire, can you help me? Ernie went out the door to put out the garbage bags and it locked behind him. My hands are full of grease. Could you let him back in?
Sure, we would all miss him terribly.
I purposely went around so you wouldn't have to go to the door.
Oh, hi. Where's Claire? Well, she went out to the kitchen to let Ernie in.
Okay. Cookie, the water's boiling over the pasta.
Why did you turn it down?
I don't know, I don't watch your show.
I'll get it. Ernie, get me another bag of ice. I'm melting.
I'm beginning to feel like one of my patients.
Everything's fine. It's all right, we're in the kitchen. Oh, God, I'd smoke a Havana cigar if I had one. I'm getting hives. Did you hear about Ken? He's deaf. He's better off. He's out of this thing now. Why are we protecting Charlie this way? I mean, Cookie's walking like a giraffe. Lenny can't turn his neck, and Ken's deaf. I'm getting a blood condition, and for what? Another gunshot? The whole world's gonna find out anyway. The whole world isn't interested. Here, William, Bolivia don't give a rat's ass.
There's another car coming up the driveway. Is anyone else invited?
Harry and John, but they canceled. They were going to Venezuela, but they said they were gonna call.
From Venezuela?
Geez, maybe they will hear about it in Bolivia.
So who's coming up the driveway?
Maybe it's Myra. Is she back?
Myra drives a Porsche. This is an Audi.
Ask Ken. He might know.
Ken's reading lips right now. I don't think he can pick up on Audie. What was that?
She just blew up the microwave.
Chris, go in there and see what happened. Claire, go to the window and see who's coming. I'm gonna go upstairs and check on Ken and Charlotte. I feel like I'm at the hell.
I burned my finger. Son of a gun, that hurt. Cookie slipped it in the stove and the hot lighter was about to fall on her. So I lifted it up and I dropped it on the counter, but it broke the water pitcher, shattered, cut her arm, and she's bleeding like crazy. I put a towel on her wrist and propped her up against the cabinet, but I need some bandages for her arm and some ointment for my fingers, and I never saw anything happen so
I
fast.
can't believe he's in pain. He said all that without missing a word.
Why are you standing
Well, I was hoping there was more to the story.
I'm sorry, Claire, did you ask for a drink?
Listen, you have other things to think about.
Right.
You know what this night is beginning to remind me of? Platoon. Oh, there's the other car. I don't want to know who it is. Go see who's coming. It's like it's going to be good news, right? It's Glenn and Kathy. Glenn and Kathy Cooper together? That's how they're walking. I heard they were having some trouble. Not walking. Well, Glenn's running for state senate in Poughkeepsie. So that's the last thing he needs is to walk in here on a hushed up suicide attempt. He can kiss his career goodbye. Maybe he can't get us all out before they ring the doorbell. Oh, it's gonna be a tough campaign. Listen, I have to go to the bathroom. You get the door. I'll be right out. Wait a minute. I haven't gone since I got here. Yes, you did in Marlene's room. Yeah, but nobody was at the door then. Fine, come on. Somebody else get the door.
Isn't anybody else gonna get the door? Chris! Claire!
Are you talking to me?
No! And put the towel back in your ears! Claire! Chris! I'm beginning to feel like my car.
Lenny, you got those bandages? Nobody getting that door? These kids are up to something, I know it. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. I'm afraid I don't know where everyone is.
You mean we're the first?
No, everyone's here. They're just spread out.
Well, could I have a drink, please? Double scotch, straight up.
Carry every blind, no ice.
Sure, fine. I don't believe we met. I'm Ernie Kuzak.
Hello, Ernie.
Excuse my hands. Little accident in the kitchen. Sorry to hear it. I'd stay in chat, but my wife is bleeding in the kitchen.
Wife?
Cookie, a water pitcher broke. Cut her arm. I burned my fingers.
That's a shame.
Nothing to worry about. We'll have dinner ready soon. Nice meeting you both.
Wonder why they're not using the Chinese girl.
Do I look alright?
Yes, fine.
I feel so frumpy.
God, no, you look
My
beautiful.
hair is right, is it? I saw you looking at it in the car.
No, I wasn't.
What were you looking at then?
Well, the road, I suppose.
Always telling me cake that I'm wearing.
I love that dress. I always have.
This is the first time I've worn it.
I've always admired your taste, is what I meant.
It's so hard to please you sometimes.
What I say?
What you don't say that really drives me crazy.
What I don't say? How can it drive you crazy if I don't even say it?
I don't know, it's the looks you give me.
I wasn't giving you any looks.
You look at me all the time.
Because you're always asking me to look at you.
It would be nice if I didn't have to ask you, wouldn't it?
It would be nice if you didn't need me to look, which would make it unnecessary to ask.
I can't ever get easy support from you. You've got all the time in the world for everything and everyone else. But I've got to drop blood to get your attention when I walk in a room.
We walked in the room together. It was already done. Cassie, please don't start. We're 45 minutes late as it is, and I don't want to ruin this night for Charlie and Myra.
You're 45 minutes late because you scowled at any dress I
I
tried.
didn't scowl, I smile. You always think my smile looks like a scowl. You think my grin looks like a frown, and my frown looks like a yawn.
Don't sneer at me.
It wasn't a sneer, it was a
This conversation is so fatal. I can't believe any of the things I'm saying. We sound like some stupid TV couple.
Oh, now we're gonna get into it, right?
No, Mr. Perfect, I will not get into anything with you. I don't want to risk a scowl, a frown, a yawn, a peep, or a sneer. God forbid I should show a human imperfection. I'd wake up with divorce papers in my hand.
What is this thing with divorce lately? Where does that come from? I don't look at you sometimes because I'm afraid you're thinking you don't like the way I'm looking at you.
I don't know what the hell you want from me, Glenn. I really don't.
I don't want anything from you. I mean, I would like to be the way we were before we got to be the way we are.
You suffocate me sometimes. I want to go home.
Go home? We just got here. We haven't even seen anyone yet.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this night. They all know what's been going on. They're your friends, and you expect me to behave like nothing's happening.
Nothing is happening. What are you talking about?
Don't you lie to me. The whole city knows about you and that cheap little chippy bimbo.
You keep it down. Nothing is going on. You're blowing this up out of all proportions. I hardly know the woman. She's on the Democratic fundraising committee, and I met her and her husband at 2 cocktail parties.
2 cocktail parties, eh?
Yes, 2 cocktail
Do you think
parties.
I'm stupid?
No.
Do you think I'm blind?
No.
Do you think I don't know what's been going on?
That's because you don't.
I'm going to tell you something, Glenn. Are you listening?
Don't you see my ears perking up?
I've known about you and Carol Newman for a year now.
Amazing! Since I only met her 4 months ago. Will you please keep it down? The butler must be listening to everything.
You think I care about a butler and a bleeding cook? My friends know about your bimbo. What do I care about domestic health?
I don't know what's gotten into you, Cassie. Do my political ambitions bother you? Are you somehow threatened because I'm running for the Senate?
State Senate. State Senate. Don't make it sound like we're going to Washington. We're going to Albany. 23 degrees below zero in the middle of winter Albany. You are not Times Man of the Year yet. You understand, honey?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What was that?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, like I'm behaving badly, right? I'm the shrewd witch wife who's been giving you such a hard time. I'll tell you something, Mr. State Senator. I'm not the only one who knows what's been going on. People are talking, kiddo, trust me.
What do you mean? You haven't said anything to anyone, have you?
Oh, is that what you're worried about? Your reputation, your career, your place in American history? Do you know what your place in American history will be? A commemorative stamp of you and a bimbo in a motel together.
You are so hyper tonight. You're out of control. You've been rubbing your quartz crystal again, haven't you? I told you to throw those stupid crystals away. They're dangerous. They're like petrified cocaine. Don't take it out, Cassie. Don't rub your crystal at the party. It makes you crazy. Put it away. Don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Fine, don't let my friends do what you're doing.
Glenn! Cassie, I thought it was you.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm feeling better, thanks.
Not you, Ted. It's Glenn and Cassie.
We're fine. Just great. Cassie, it's Glenn. Cassie.
Leonard.
Did it suddenly freeze up out there?
Freeze up.
Wasn't that an icicle your wife's holding there?
No, it's quartz crystal.
Who let you in?
Did somebody come in?
Yes, I told you! Glenn and Cassie! It's Ken. His ears are stuffed up. Bad cold. So, how did you get in?
The butler.
The butler? The butler's here?
Yeah, he's getting us drinks.
Was he alone?
Well, no, the cook's with him.
My lead? Oh, thank God. We had no help here for a while.
Really? Where's Charlie and Myra?
I'm in the bedroom getting dressed, I suppose.
My towel fell off, Lenny!
I'll get your towel, Ken. I've got to get the bandages first. Good. Excuse me. Myra, do you mind if I come in? Come on in.
Lenny! Lenny, where did you go?
Ken, hi, it's Glenn Cassie.
Lenny? Is that Lenny? Glenn? Is that Glenn?
Yes, Aunt Cassie, I hear you have a cold.
You think I look old? Well, I haven't been sleeping well lately.
That's terrible.
Do the others know you're here?
Yeah, we just saw Lenny.
Have you seen Lenny?
Yes, we just went to Charlie's room.
I can't hear you very well. A manhole cover blew up next to my ear.
That's terrible.
I said a manhole cover blew up next to my ear.
Ken, I hear you.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Is anyone getting you a drink?
Yeah, the butler.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's no help here. They're over in the Orient somewhere.
I think he's gone die.
Yes, a hot toddy would be very nice lately. I'm gonna go see him play. He's in Charlie's room. We'll all be coming down soon. Hey, Myra, mind if I come in?
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To rinse off my crystal. I suppose you'd like to make a quick phone call while I'm gone, eh? Anyone in there? Yeah, who is it? Cassie, who's that? Oh, it's Chris. Just a minute, Cat. Hi, Cassie. I didn't hear you ring. I would have let you in. Hi, Glenn.
Hi. Is anything going on here?
Well, what have you seen?
Well, Ken and Len for just a second, and the butler and my lead.
The butler and my Lear here? I've been in there a long time. Are you through in the bathroom? Yeah. What? You left it locked. Who is it? Cassie, who's that? It's Claire. Just a minute, Cass. Hi, Cass. Hi, Glenn. Don't you look beautiful? Where's the boys?
Well, Ken and Len just went to Charlie and Myra's room. Myra sounded very excited.
You spoke to Myra?
Well, no, I heard her talk to Ken and Len.
I'd love to have a copy of that conversation. Is anyone else in the bathroom? Because I have to go. Oh, Miley and the butler are here. You're kidding. Where's Ernie and Cookie?
I just met her. Isn't he the butler?
Oh, no. That would be clear.
So they're just back from the Orient.
Yes, I imagine so. You're so well informed.
Why is everyone up in Charlie's room?
They're watching a program that they wanted to watch. Right, very good.
Well, this is beginning to look like a party.
So, what were y'all watching up there?
Up where?
On TV.
The program thing, you guys all went up there to watch.
Oh, the PBS special on what's his name?
Hitler?
Yes, the thing on Hitler.
I'm Glenn Cooper. How's your wife doing? Well, the duck is frozen, but the pasta's boiling. No, I meant her arm. Not too bad. She's a real trooper. Her fingers are cramping up a little. Well, maybe she ought to see a doctor. I know Charlie has one not 10 minutes from here, Dr. Dudley.
Oh, we called him already.
You called about Cookie's arm?
No, about Lenny's neck.
I need snack.
And when the doctor called back, we told him about Ken's ears.
Isn't that incredible? From a can of shaving cream exploded. I thought it was a manhole cover.
It was, but the pressure from the manhole cover made the shaving cream can explode.
I didn't hear that.
I got him.
There certainly is some excitement around here tonight.
That's who Glen's doctor is.
Kenny! Wish I did his taxes.
Wait a minute. Glenn Cooper from Poughkeepsie. You're running for the state senate. Yes, I am. I have a very good friend who knows you very well. Really? Who's that? Harold Green. Sure I know Harold Green. We went to the University of Pennsylvania together. I haven't seen him in years. What's he doing?
Oh, he's a pricey social member. Just eats lunches and doesn't play tennis.
Oh, at your club?
I think Cookie's waiting in the emergency room.
Right. Nice to meet you, Glenn. There's your wife's Perrier. Thought it was the butler. Somebody! Please, I need a drink real bad. How are yours doing, Ken? Yeah, beer would be great, thanks. Maybe Charlie has some ear drops. Hey, did you see any in the medicine cabinet when you were getting the bandages?
No.
Well, I'll look.
Oh, no, now I remember. I looked. I didn't see any.
Is there a cat in here?
Cat?
Oh, I just heard a cat meow. There it goes again.
That's the phone, Ken.
Why would you want a bone? It's a cat, not a dog. Oh, it's okay, pussy.
Harry and Joe, they're calling for Charlie and Myra.
Joe, wait, that's Cassie's cousin. Wait, I'll get her. I'm sure she'll want to speak to her.
Hi, Joe.
Cassie.
Hi, it's Lenny. How you doing? Oh, yes, we're all here. We're having a great time.
Cassie!
Charlie and Myra, of course they're here. What did you think? Yes. Oh, okay, I'll go get Myra for you. You talk to her.
Me? She's calling Charlie and Myra.
You talk to her, please.
Joan? What a nice surprise. No, it's Claire. Yes, a terrific party. Myra? Oh, she looks beautiful. She's wearing a red kimono that Molly's mother.
Cassie, it's Joan.
Wait, I'll let you talk to her. Hold on. Here, talk to her.
Hey, I'll drive your kids to school for a year.
My part, I'm not the Red Cross.
Cassie, it's Harry and Joan. Don't you want to speak to them?
Joe? Hi, sweetheart. How's Venezuela? No, it's Chris. You sent a gift? What for Crystal? Yes. I think we're broke. I'll let Myra tell you about it. Just a minute. Who hasn't spoken to her yet?
Ken hasn't talked to her.
Ken, do you want to speak to Joe?
What? Cassie, are
Do
you all
you
right?
want to speak to Joe?
Yes! Yes, I'd love to go home!
Joan, I'm sorry. I think we're looking.
Cassie, are you all right? Come on, will you?
It's chicken, everyone! Who did that? Who banged on the door?
I did. Come here, come here.
And I'm 12 months. Stop the
What was that?
It was you, Ken. It was your fork scraping the plate.
My what?
fork scraping your plate.
You're fading out again, Glenn.
It wasn't me, Ken. It was Chris.
I can make out voices now, just a little here and there.
I have a cigarette now.
No cigarettes.
Still can't get over it. I find the internal story so hard to believe.
He finds it hard to believe because we acted our butts off to keep it from him.
Myra's gone.
Right.
The servants are gone.
Right.
Charlie shoots himself in the earlobe.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Why didn't I see it? People running up and down the stairs. Nobody answering the door. Cans of shaving cream exploding. I am on the staff of Bellevue Hospital. How could I believe such a story? You never let on.
Hey, listen. I was so desperate for a smoke. I went into Charlie's bathroom and tried to light up a Q-tip. Don't you have any self-control? Of course. I'll just smoke that.
Something's wrong with Ken.
Maybe he's still hungry. You want seconds, Kenny?
No, he wants to say something. Be quiet a minute, everyone. Be quiet. What is it, Ken?
I'm sorry, ladies, but I have to do this. The pressure is killing me. Myra's not here. The help's not here. Charlie's upstairs and he shot himself from an earlobe. Maybe it was intended suicide. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know and I don't care. I'm just so glad it's over with.
It's all right, Ken. We know. Lenny told us.
You know?
Yes.
Who told you?
Lenny told us.
Glenn told you.
Lenny told us.
You were deaf again.
Is it true, Lenny? Did you tell them?
Leave us alone and finish your dinner, will you?
Take it easy, Lenny. He's been under a considerable strain.
Oh, and I haven't? I was acting my head off that Myra was here. You know, I had actual conversations with her up there just in case someone was listening.
Is that you? You could have fooled me.
I did.
Well, that's right, you did.
So you really were watching Hitler on PBS?
Oh, no, we stopped everything to watch the rise and fall of Adolf Hitler. I don't believe you people.
It sounded so real. I believed it. Well, what about you, Mrs. Cooper? Oh, what's her name? Cassie. Oh, what about you, Cassie? Did you think anything strange was going on?
Yes, for about 6 months now.
What do you mean? What does she mean? You have to forgive her. She's still very upset about losing her crystal.
We could call a plumber. They get everything out. Wedding rings, car keys. I had an aunt once who lost her dentures down the toilet. They got them out. And she wore them? Obviously you clean them. They could be left by the Pope. I wouldn't put them in my mouth.
Well, it must be the crystals, you wouldn't understand. Apparently they have very special properties. You have to wash them in clear spring water, and they must be kept in direct sunlight. Cassie scrubs them every night with a soft, wet toothbrush, and you never dry them in a towel. You pack them in some sort of leathery cloth. They really are very delicate.
Have you got them enrolled in a good school yet?
Come on, Claire. If crystals work for her, if they give her a sense of comfort and pleasure, then what's wrong with it?
You don't have to defend me, Ernie. Crystals will be here millions of years after this planet is gone.
Excuse me, but if the planet goes, don't the crystals go with it?
Don't.
I don't know if this would help any, but there's a big crystal chandelier in the dining. Should I mention it to her?
Thanks, Chris, but I don't think so. Best leave her alone now.
I'm not dead, no. I can hear. Maybe Ken can, but I can't.
I can unscrew the toilet by myself. I've done it before.
I don't think it's the time or place to fix toilet sugar.
Yes, perhaps another time, another place.
Leave now and all, Cookie. That was one hell of a meal. My hat's off to you.
Right here!
Doesn't anybody what, Ken? Doesn't anybody want to go upstairs and see if Charlie's still alive? It's been awfully quiet up there, hasn't it?
How would you know?
What?
You're right. He's right. We've been so busy talking and explaining to each other, we forgot all about Charlie.
Yes! Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'll go up there and settle this.
Wait. We're all in a precarious situation. Not only Charlie, but a lot of people's futures depend on how we deal with this issue.
Meaning you?
Well, no, my wife and I were the last ones to arrive. We just heard about it. We're hardly involved.
And Ernie and I were cooking the whole time. Nobody told us. Sorry.
I wanted to call the police. Claire, didn't I want to call the police?
Lenny wanted to call the police. So what are you saying? It's Ken's responsibility? That he's going to take the blame for all of this?
No. All I'm saying is if it comes down to it, he's the most logical. That's all.
I don't believe in people. Ken goes staff trying to protect Charlie and everyone else here. I expected a little bit more from his friends. What a bunch of wits. Have you heard any of this, Ken?
Well, answer her, Glenn.
What is it?
I lost my earrings. My grandmother's earrings.
Well, where did you lose them?
Right here, right around here.
We'll find them, honey.
What did they look like?
Old, very old, with emeralds and a little pearl. My grandmother gave them to me. I'm sick about this.
What is it?
They're in my hand. God, I have them. I'm so stupid. Forgive me, everybody. I'm sorry. So what were we talking about?
Glenn, I'm a little worried about your wife. Do you think she's okay in there? Oh, she's fine. She's just trying to think of some way to get back at me. She'll come up with something. Yep, she's got one.
Please forgive me, everyone. I know I behaved badly tonight. No, I really did, and I apologize. I've had a rough day, and I'm just not here tonight.
Well, that's okay. Neither are Charlie and Myra.
That's funny. That's truly funny, Lenny. I can never think of anything funny. How do you do that?
Well, I don't know. I just kind of... Could I give you a glass of wine or something?
Why? Do I look like I need one? Who is she getting back at, Glenn? You or me?
All right, Cassie, cut it out.
What do you mean, sweetheart?
You know what I mean. Push your hair back up and sit on a chair.
Is that what he's talking about, Len? Excuse me, I'm going to get Charlie's gun.
Now, Cassie, everyone here is your friend. Why don't you and I go out on the terrace and have a nice, quiet chat?
You do, and you'll have a back worse than mine.
Oh my goodness, I see what you're thinking. This is really incredible because the exact same thing happened to Glenn and me last week at a cocktail party with the Democratic Fundraising Committee. There was the nicest woman there, very attractive, very sweet, very refined, and because sometimes I can feel so silly and so insecure, I thought she was coming on to Glenn. They got up to dance and they were as close as freshly laid wallpaper.
Okay, Cassie, I think we're going.
Oh, excuse me, everyone. I must have eaten too quickly.
That was the intercom, Ed, not you.
I'll get it. Hello? Charlie! Hey, everyone, it's Charlie!
Molly? Who's Molly?
Charlie! Charlie, not Molly! Yes, Charlie, we're all here. Len, Glenn, Ken, Ernie, Chris, Cassie, Cookie, and Claire.
Isn't that odd that all the women's names begin with a C? That's right, except Myra. Well, her middle name's Clara. And all the men's names are the same too. Lynn, Glenn, and Ken. Yeah, that's right. Except for Ernie and Charlie. Charlie begins with a C?
What is this? Anagrams for Pete's sake? Let the man talk.
All right, Charlie, you do what you have to do. He needs time to think.
Time to drink? He really shouldn't drink with that Valium. Think! Think, not drink!
What?
Oh, my ears just popped. They just opened up. It's only the subway in here.
This is remarkable, but I am having the first headache I have ever had in my entire life.
I just thought of something. What? Ernie's last name is Kuzak. It begins with a C. What's his last name?
I can hear my own pulse. It's slightly up, but it's not too bad.
Can I take a pen? I'm very good at things like that.
I'm warning you, Cassie, you're gonna end up in the same place where your crystal is.
You drive me, sweetheart, because I'll start naming names.
That's it. I gotta stay for you and Tag.
Never mind, now walk.
Walk 22 miles? Cassie, wait for me. You just wait.
I feel badly for her, especially because one day she'll grow old and die. Just thought of something else. Glenn went to Penn. Oh, sit on it, will ya, honey?
If I had all of you in my group, I would never need another group again.
Shh, quiet when I can hear them.
Hear who?
Lenny and Cassie, they're in the driveway. I swear it, I can hear them.
Man, it's a German Shepherd.
I don't think it's your business to be listening, Ken.
If he can hear through walls, it's his business.
She's talking about a woman. She's very upset.
I'll say it. She just kicked the car with her foot. Wants a BMW.
On the good side, too, I'll bet.
I just figured it out. I know what she's gonna say. Lynn, Glenn, and Ken are all men. No! It's Glenn. Glenn's the one that Myra's having the affair with. You think so? Well, figure it out. Myra's been working very hard on Glenn's campaign. 2-3 nights a week. Late nights. Of course. Charlie's not dumb. He puts 2 and 2 together. Confronts Myra with it. She confesses. Charlie kicks her out of the house, tells the servants to go home, and then tries to blow his brains out.
Now, Claire, that's an assumption on your part. That is a very, very dangerous statement to make. Don't you agree with me, Lenny?
No,
Why not?
I don't feel like it.
Listen, I think it's time to bring this whole thing to a head. I'm going up to speak to Charlie.
Hold it. As far as Charlie's concerned, only Chris and I know about the gunshot.
Well, that's right, he never told me, and his pillow was covering his ear the whole time.
So what you're saying is Charlie doesn't know that we know anything.
Well, he's got to know that we haven't seen Myra and that there's no servants here.
Wait a minute. Go slower. Talk like we're children.
My point is, Charlie doesn't know. The rest of you know about the gunshots. He told me not to tell anyone.
And then you went ahead and told everybody.
No. I only told you and Lenny. Lenny told everyone.
Hey, you were deaf then. You never heard me tell everyone.
And then you went ahead and told everybody after when you told everybody. Never mind, go fast. Doesn't make any difference now.
My point is, as long as Charlie doesn't know,
Why tell him now? I see your point. We've got to keep up the subterfuge. If we confront Charlie about everyone knowing about the gunshot now, he could go to pieces. So until Charlie tells us his story, his self, we've got to pretend we don't know anything.
well, I should be the one who goes up. I tell Charlie that everyone's here. He asks, does everyone know what's happening?
You say no.
I say no. And then he asks, well, if I'm not down there, and Myra's not down there, and the help's not down there, what do you tell them?
Something's wrong with Cassie. Whoops.
Whoops. Did she throw up in my car?
He hit Glenn. His nose is bleeding. Tell me when he hits her back. I'd love to watch that.
Would you all please be quiet? I can't hear myself think. And now what was I saying?
You said I should go up and talk to Charlie. I tell Charlie everyone's here. He has to. Does everyone know what happened? Ernie says you say no. You say I say no. So Charlie.
Oh, all right.
I've got it. Here's what we do. Charlie is going to want to know what Ken told us. Ken tells Charlie that Ken told us that Charlie had a large benign wart removed from his ear this morning, but he's okay. Then suddenly, Myra's mother broke her hip this afternoon, and Myra had to take her to the hospital, and is going to stay there the night. The help thinking the party was off, left all the food, and went home. It all happened so fast, they forgot to call us. We all got here, understood, and decided to cook the dinner ourselves. That's the story.
I wouldn't believe the part about the mother breaking her hip.
Why not?
She died 6 years ago.
Then her father broke his hip.
Her father lives in California.
Did she have a relative in the city?
Her cousin Florence.
Then Florence broke her hip.
But Florence is married. Why didn't her husband take her?
Then Myra broke her hip. The neighbors took her.
If he only had a work removed trunk, he could have taken her.
Can't you think of something else?
I did! I thought of the mother, the father, the cousin, the ward, and the hip. Nothing satisfies you people.
That's because there's no logic to it. Nothing in your story was plausible.
Plausible? We don't need plausible. The man is in shock, mental anguish, and emotional despair. Logic doesn't mean anything to him right now.
I'm sorry.
The telephone. Don't you think we knew it was the telephone? We're all wealthy people here. We all have them.
Calm down a minute, everybody. Hello? Yes. Yes, he is. Just a moment, please. It's a woman for Glenn.
So?
It sounds like Myra.
Oh, no!
Shall I go get him?
Hold on a second. Glenn is outside just now. Can I tell him who's calling? I see. Okay, hold on a moment, please. I don't know if it's her.
What did she say when you asked who's calling?
She said, just a friend.
Well, how does she say it?
She said, just a friend. How many ways are there to say
I'll
it?
tell you how many. Nervous, phony, sincere, drunk.
Scared, guilty, lying.
Offhanded, perplexed, deceitful.
Ominous, anonymous.
This isn't Scrabble.
Give me the phone.
She didn't ask for you.
She didn't ask for you either. I know Myra's voice. Hello? No, this is Glenn's friend, Len. Ken went to get Len. Glenn. Yes. You know, you sound awfully familiar. Do I know you from somewhere? I see. Hold on. I don't think it's her.
Who does it sound like?
Meryl Streep.
Why would Meryl Streep call here?
Listen, I didn't say it was Meryl Streep. But you know how she sounds in the movies like she always does the character perfectly, but it's not really her. That's how she sounds.
Like she's not Meryl Streep?
Now we're playing Trivial Pursuit. Glenn, would you please... Ken, would you please go get Glenn? Give me the phone. Hello, somebody would you get Glenn? Hello? She hung up. She must have gotten suspicious.
Shh, quiet a moment. I hear something.
I'll bet it's the Concorde landing in London.
It's a car. It's coming up the driveway.
Maybe it's Myra.
Maybe it's Harry and Joan from Venezuela.
Oh, we got trouble. We got trouble. What is it? The police car.
Oh, the police came. I told you we should have called the police. Now look what happened. The police came.
Who could have called the police?
Maybe it was Myra. Maybe it was Charlotte.
Maybe it was Cassie. She used the phone in my car.
On the call, she hit me with it.
My new phone. My new car.
Calm down a minute. We've got to think of what we're going to tell them when they come in here.
They're trying to talk to Cassie. She won't roll down the window.
Oh, my windows. I'm going to take my car home in an envelope.
Why did you leave her out there in the car alone? She's in no condition to answer police questions.
This good enough condition to smash my nose. Oh, I got blood on my shirt.
And you're running for state senate? I wouldn't let you run for Chinese food.
I don't believe you people. I have a 6-year-old child at home who behaves better than we do.
Well, fine. Get him over here and let him talk to the police.
Take it easy, Lenny. She's been doing her share. She called Dr. Douglas.
Everybody calls Dr. Dudley. He's in the yellow pages in China.
Maybe Dr. doesn't call the police.
Telephone. Oh, yes, it was a telephone twice in a row. This genius is going to save our lives.
Hello? Yes, he is. Glenn, it's for you. It's the same woman who called before. What same woman?
Maybe it was Myra, maybe it was Meryl Streep. We don't know.
Meryl Streep.
Well, you know how she sounds in the movies like she always does the character perfectly, but it's not really her? That's how she sounds.
They're coming up the driveway and she's giving us a resume of the party.
Oh, they're coming over here.
Oh, no, it's not a call. It's a telephone.
Okay, now listen. The thing we can't do is let them see Charlie. We can't let him downstairs or them upstairs.
Well, I tried talking to her, but she... Above all else, no false statements. We must remain within the law. This above all. Agreed? Yea, to thine own self be true. We're in the hearts of better men. Are you crazy? They're outside the door. I can't get her out of the car.
So what are we going to tell them? What?
They're going to ask about the gunshots. What are we talking about the gunshots? Well, listen, I gotta go. I'll call you back.
Kill him! Somebody kill him! Straight into the telephone cord!
I'm very serious, but I'm not going to be able to hold my bladder.
I've got it. We tell them we never heard the gunshots.
You lie.
What happened to this above all? It won't work tonight. Maybe another time.
I promise you to let me go. I'll be back.
Listen, I know you're a good friend, and I thank you for all your work.
Let's run for our realize you leave this schmuck for the cops.
Listen, I gotta go. I'll call back. I will. Okay. Goodbye. All right, what's going on?
Well, about 6 weeks ago, we got this invitation to a party.
Stop it, Lenny. Okay, think everybody. Why didn't we hear the gunshots?
We're all deaf people. If you hear once a week, that's why we didn't hear the doorbell. I got it. We were watching that Hitler show. Parents were bombing Berlin. That's why we didn't hear anything.
There was no Hitler show. We made the whole thing up to fool this idiot.
I just about enough of you, Lenny.
We've got to let them in.
All right, open the door.
I can't. I'm in charge of music.
The music, that's it.
What?
The music was on. We were all dancing. We couldn't hear the gunshots. Claire, put out the music.
Wait, there's one last thing to do. Somebody has to be Charlie just in case.
Just in case what?
Just in case they want to talk to Charlie about the gunshots.
Ken is right. Charlie's in no condition to tell him the whole
Well, that's because no one's heard the whole story yet.
And we have to make sure that whatever story they do hear isn't what's going to get us all into trouble.
I've never seen a sinking ship epic so fast.
I agree. Ken is absolutely right. One of you three guys has to be Charlie.
When did you move to France?
Well, let's be honest. I never even heard the gunshot.
Bang! Bang!
Ron, you arrested another real person?
Yes it is, dear, but not if you do it well.
You believe we really married these men?
Come on, guys, we're talking 30 years in a maximum security prison here. Wearing a tuxedo?
All right, guys, we're all in this together. Glenn, here's how we do it. You put out one finger or two fingers. If one guy puts out one finger and the rest of them put out two fingers, that guy's Charlie.
Oh, man, you got cool.
You got a better idea?
Yeah, let's go win and wrestle for it.
Come on, let's get it over. Come on, ready? 1, 2, 3. 2 and 2. Come on, ready? One more time. Come on, guys. 1, 2, 3. All the same. Okay, come on, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah!
What do you mean?
You all got two fingers, now. You got one.
I have two, I swear. I got that. There's that
One
together.
finger, Lenny.
Those two, I swear.
One finger, Lenny. One finger. I saw it.
That man graduated from Johns Hopkins.
Go upstairs and don't come down unless we call you.
No, I'm anxious to come as Charlie.
Okay, Claire, put on some music. Get your partners, kids. Okay. I beg your pardon? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bust the door open.
Then why didn't you ring first?
I did, 5 times.
5 times? We didn't hear it.
I guess the music was on so loud you couldn't hear anything.
Of course, the music.
That's why we couldn't hear you.
That's why we didn't get any phone calls. We couldn't hear them. That's what it was. It was the music. It was on.
So loud. Now, officer, what appears to be the...
Just sort of a routine investigation, sir. My name is Officer Welch, and this is Officer Putnam. Is this your house, sir?
My house. No. I live elsewhere other than here.
As I do. Live elsewhere. Would you mind telling us what this is all about, please, officer?
Yes, what is this about?
Why are you here?
All right. Calm down. I just want to ask a few questions. Can somebody here tell me the owner's name?
We'd be delighted to tell you, officer, but I believe it is customary first for you to inform us as to why these questions are being asked of us.
You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, as a lawyer, you understand that you're not obligated to answer these questions. But I was hoping someone here would be cooperative enough to tell me the owner's name.
Brock. Charlie Brock.
Could you tell me if Mr. Brock is home at present?
I don't know. Chris? Charlie home? Charlie? Charlie went to walk the dog.
Then he'll be back soon?
I don't think so. It's a dachshund. They take very small steps.
He's back, officer. He came home.
Then could I see Mr. Brock?
Well, you see, officer, this is an awkward time as we are celebrating a party.
Yes, I've noticed. What's the occasion?
The 10th wedding anniversary of Charlie and Myra Brock.
I just need a minute of his time.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Brock is upstairs asleep right now. Sleeping? Well, he was feeling depressed. He took a sleeping pill.
During the middle of his anniversary party?
Yes.
Then could I see Mrs. Brock?
She's not here.
She's not?
Well, that's why Mr. Brock was depressed.
Where is she?
Her father broke his hip. She took him to the hospital.
During the middle of her anniversary party?
Her father lives in California.
Well, it has to do with cousins and warts and hips and... Oh, it's just very complicated.
You, sir, is there something wrong with your eye?
Yes. I was putting some drops in tonight, and the cap fell off. Most of the bottle went in.
May I have your name, sir?
My name?
Yes, sir.
You mean my name?
Yes, sir. Is there a problem with giving me your name?
I'm sorry, I just can't see you very well.
You don't have to see the talk, sir. The drops didn't go in your mouth, did they?
Officer, I fear you're being unnecessarily abusive to these people. If you're going to continue to ask any further questions, I insist that you tell us what this is all about.
All right. Can you tell me who owns the BMW inside?
It's my husband's car.
And what is his name?
You don't have to answer that, Claire.
His name is Leonard Gans.
Could you tell me if Mr. Gans is here right now?
I object.
I ain't a judge. This ain't a court, and I don't have a gun. All I want to know is where the man is.
Well, you still haven't told us what you're doing here, so we're still not telling you where Mr. Gans is.
All right, I will. I don't know why I always have trouble understanding. At approximately 8:15 tonight, an auto accident occurred at the corner of 12th and Danner. A red 1995 Porsche convertible smashed into the side of a four-door BMW sedan. Now we know it wasn't the BMW's fault because the Porsche was a stolen car, stolen right off the dealer's lot tonight. The man in the Porsche got away, but do you know who the Porsche belonged to?
How would I know?
It belonged to Deputy Mayor Charles M. Brock, purchased as a gift today from his wife Myra. A surprise wedding anniversary present.
Surprise, hardly said it.
Oh, so you're here to investigate the car accident.
Yes, sir. Now, can you tell me if Mr. Gans is here or not? And if he's not, the police department would like to know where he is.
I see, officer. Would you mind stepping outside for one moment, please?
Why?
Well, Mrs. Gans here is my client, and I'd like a few moments to consult with her before any further questioning. It is within my rights.
1 minute, that's all you'll get.
All right, somebody's got to be Lenny.
What are you talking about?
We need someone to be Lenny in case he wants to talk to Lenny about the car accident. But Lenny can't be Lenny because we need Lenny to be Charlie. And we can't let Charlie be Charlie because Charlie's got a bullet hole through his ear.
Do you understand that in real life, we really don't talk that much?
All right, come on, we have to choose again, guys.
Oh, leave me alone with this stupid game.
I know it's stupid, but we have to do it.
Never mind. Girls will do it. Come on, girls. I'll go with husband's Lenny.
My husband is Lenny.
No, no. Lenny, Charlie, you are playing for Lenny. I don't know how to play this. All you do is you stick out your hand. One or two fingers. That's it. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Open your fist, Cookie.
I don't want to lose my earrings again.
Just 1 or 2 fingers. That's all you need, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's me. Sorry, Ken.
Okay, all right. I'm Lenny. Ernie, open the door.
Well, I'm glad to see you're not all dancing again. Now, where is Mr. Gans?
He's right here in this room. I am Leonard Gans. You guess.
How come it took you a whole minute to think of your name?
Never rush your answers. Harvard Law School.
Never trust a man who doesn't know if you're not. Police academy. And who are you, ma'am?
I'm his wife. His wife's best friend. Now her, Miss Gans.
Are you here alone, ma'am?
No, I'm here with my husband, Ken Gorman.
And where's he, ma'am?
Ken went home early tonight.
Not much of a party, is it?
Oh, it's had its ups and downs.
All right now, Mr. Gans. Tell us about the accident in full and complete detail.
Officer, do you suppose you can step outside for one more moment, please?
I ain't going nowhere, no time, no help. This is where I live until I get the answers I came for. Even if my whole family has to move in.
1047, Bundy, over. interval, located at 5th and Market in Tarrytown. Suspect is apprehended. They said call of the night.
Well, I guess that ties this little bundle up.
Terrific. Oh, I'm so happy to.
Sorry to disturb you, folks.
Oh, anytime, officer.
There'll be some further questions tomorrow, Mr. Danforth. I know I've seen you someplace before. What's your name again?
Glenn, I'm Cooper.
Were you ever on TV?
As a matter of fact, yes, I'm running for the Senate.
Right, I saw you do an interview on PBS.
How come you're so afraid to give us your name?
Well, as you know, when you're in politics, you don't want to get mixed up in things like these.
But you weren't involved in this where you didn't witness the accident.
No, my wife and I arrived late. We never even heard the gunshots.
What gunshots? I said what gunshots?
The gunshots that were fired when they chased the stolen car?
That was 12 miles away over in Tarrytown, Mr. Cooper. You got 20/20 hearing or something?
1047, Sunday, over. Neighbors reported 2 gunshots were fired at 9 p.m. from inside 1257 Peekskill Road, Keith's Landing. Investigate.
1257 Peekskill Road. Well, folks, it looks like we got ourselves a double header here. Does anyone want to tell us about the gunshots?
Oh, not really, no. I didn't.
I suppose no one heard them.
Music.
Mr. Cooper, who's the woman sitting outside the BMW?
She's my wife, Cassie.
I'd like to have a little talk with Mrs. Cooper. Connie, get her in here.
Connie? With a C?
Well, folks, it looks like you all had a fine dinner tonight. Can I speak to the help?
There is no help.
Then who did the cooking?
I did.
And what's your name?
Cookie.
I mean your real name.
That is my real name. I have 2 sisters named Candy and Taffy, I swear to God.
And is that blood on your shirt, Glenn?
Well, oh, yes, I must have stabbed myself with a fork during dinner.
I'm glad you have blood on your shirt.
Yes, I must have rubbed against Len when we were dancing.
Ken, Len, and Glenn, that's really weird.
It's just a coincidence.
I guess it is. My name is Ben. Is everything all right, Mrs. Cooper?
I'm not pressing any charges. My lawyer will handle this.
Oh, she's fine. The electric cigarette lighter dropped in the leather seat in the car, and I grabbed her to pull her out of it.
And how did you get that nasty blonde, you know?
Well, my wife was hanging up the phone in the dark, and my head was a little too low.
My. It looks like we got a lot of cartoony humor in this case. You have heard the 2 ma'am?
I have a chronic back spasm. It's very hard for me to sit, stand, or walk.
And I suppose you didn't hear the gunshots either.
Oh no, I was dancing. Dancing's good for my back.
And Mrs. Gorman.
Mrs. Gorman? Yes, right.
And what do you do?
Oh, I've just been helping with the drinks.
I mean your occupation.
Oh, nothing. Well, not nothing. I'm a liar. A lawyer. I am a mother. I've got 2 children. A boy. 1 child. I'm sorry. I'm just very nervous.
You and everyone else here, ma'am. Now, I'm going to say something now that's not really part of my official capacity, but I don't believe one damn thing I've heard in this room tonight. I believe someone, or everyone here, is trying to cover something up. One man stabs himself with a fork, another man gets hit in the nose, someone's BMW gets smashed up. The host takes a short-legged dog for a walk and then goes to sleep. The hostess takes her father to a hospital in California. And no one hears 2 gunshots because everybody's dancing, including a woman named Cookie, who's been cooking all night but can't stand or walk. Now you people have to deal with me here. I'm a real cop, you understand? That's the one named Elmer that your kids watch on the Disney show. Now I want some real answers, believable answers, and answers that don't make me laugh. But first, I want to see Mr. Charlie Brock and find out what the hell is going on here. And to find out whether he has 2 bullet holes in him. Now, I'll give you 5 seconds to go upstairs and find him, or I'll take 2 seconds and get him myself. Don't mess with me now. I'm so close to promotion, I can smell it. And I'm not going to screw it up with this case. Now, do I start counting or do I start climbing steps? It's up to you.
Okay, just wait a second, will ya? You just wait, will you please just wait? Ernie, Ken, Len, don't you think it's time we should call Charlie down here?
Definitely, absolutely.
Charlie, yes, we're ready for you now. You ready for us now? Relax, Charlie, that's just an hysteric nerve reaction.
What's wrong with him?
He thinks he went temporarily blind. Just put some cold water on your eyes and come down. There are 2 police officers who would like to speak with you. Why? Because you bit on one finger! That's why! He's fine, officer. He's coming down.
The truth is, officer, Mr. Brock is a dear friend of ours, and we know we'll all get in trouble if we hold back the truth. There were 2 gunshots here tonight. I personally did not hear them, but I share equal blame for those who did and did not comport with that information, despite the fact that I didn't hear them.
Stop helping so much, Glenn.
Nevertheless, Mr. Brock is willing to tell us the full and complete story, the details of which none of us has heard yet, about the missing help, about the disappearance of his wife Myra, and about the 2 gunshots, which I didn't hear.
Oh, God, I'm gonna get this stabbing like that! Oh, who cares?
Hello, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Feeling all right, Charlie?
Good evening, Mr. Brock. I'm Officer Welch, and this is Officer Tucker. Would you please sit down? Okay, Connie, take this down. Now, Mr. Brock, tell us what happened here tonight.
But isn't like lemon tart?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Not now, ma'am. Please go ahead, Mr. Brock.
Okay, let's see the story as it happened, as I remember it, as I'm telling it. Well, here it goes. At exactly 6 o'clock tonight, I arrived home from work. My wife, Myra, was in her dressing room getting ready for the party. I went into the kitchen to get a bottle of champagne. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Ramiro, her Spanish son. They were preparing an Italian dinner. They were waiting for Myra to tell them when they should start the dinner. I began to climb the stairs, and I thought to myself, it's my 10th wedding anniversary, and I can't believe I still love my wife so much. Myra was putting on the perfume I buy her for Christmas. I purposely buy it because it drives me crazy. I tap on her door, tap, tap, tap. She opens it, and I hand her a glass of champagne, and I make a toast. To the most beautiful wife a man ever had for 10 wonderful years. She says, to the best man in the best 10 years a beautiful wife ever had. We drink, we kiss, we toast. I toast again to the loveliest skin on the loveliest body that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. She says, to the gentlest hands that have ever stroked the loveliest skin that has never aged a day in 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, we toast. We drink, we kiss, and we toast. It's now 7 o'clock and the bottle is finished. My wife's completely sloshed and I'm completely toasted. And then I smell the perfume. The perfume I could never resist. I loved her in that moment with as much passion as the night we were first newlyweds. I tell you this not with embarrassment, but with pride and joy for a love that grows stronger and more lasting as each new day passes. We lay there, spent, naked in each other's arms, complete in our own happiness. It's now 8 o'clock and it's growing dark outside. Suddenly there's a knock at the door. Knock, knock, knock. The door opens and a strange young man is standing there with a knife in his hand. Myra screamed. I run in the other room and grab my gun out of the drawer. I run back in the room. Myra grabs the towel, of course, to shield herself. I point my gun at the young man and the man says in Spanish, Yo caldo se llamo enchilado porque se finito minuto. I don't speak Spanish and I never saw Rosita son Ramiro. And how did I know that the knife was to cut up the salad? He was just asking if they should get up for dinner yet. So I aimed my gun in there. Myra grabs my arm, pulls it back, the gun goes off, I shoot myself through the earlobe. Rosita San Ramiro runs downstairs to tell his mother. He goes to the kitchen and says, Mamacita, mila el baco ella, el hombre que loco que bang bang. The crazy man took a shot at him. So Rosita Ramona and Ramiro leave in a huff. Myra comes downstairs in her bathrobe, and I'm bleeding all over her new dress because of blood from my earlobe, obviously. Now, Rosita, Ramona, and Ramiro, ready to leave, try to walk out the door, but Myra tries to stop them, otherwise we'll have no dinner. But Rosita, Ramona, and Ramiro drive up in their Alfa Romeo. Now Myra, with the blood all over her new dress, she has to find another one. So she decides to go over to the cedar chest. Well, she walks over there, I see someone out the window, and I think someone's trying to steal my old Mercedes, so I take another shot at them. Bang! Then I go to try to find Myra. I walk over, not knowing that she's downstairs by the cedar chest looking for a dress. I lock the door. Now what happened was she must have fallen in the dark, passed out, and been laying there. So I then run upstairs to take some aspirin for my ear because the blood is falling all over and there's pain all over the place. So I take 4 Valium instead, and I'm getting groggy and I can't talk. The first of the guests are starting to arrive downstairs, and I come downstairs and I want to tell them to try to look for Myra, but I can't talk from the Valium. So I decide I'll come down there and write them a note. I begin to write the note, but it looks like gibberish, and I wouldn't want to think it's a suicide note because then they'd call the police, and my friend Glenn Cooper's coming to this party, and it wouldn't be good for his campaign to get mixed up in a suicide rap. So I write the note up and flush it down my toilet. Just as they walk into my room, I pass out and they're screaming, "What happened? What happened?" And that's the whole damn story. Sure as my name is Charlie Brock.
I buy the whole thing. You know why I buy it? Because I like it. I didn't believe it, but I like it. I love my wife too, and that's why I want to get home early tonight. So take care of that ear, Mr. Brock, and have a good night, folks.
Where in the world did you ever come up with a story like that?
Well, I made it up.
Well, of course you made it up. But when?
Well, as I was telling you, word by word, sentence by sentence. I didn't know where I was going till I got there.
You don't even speak Spanish.
Well, I know, I made the Spanish up too.
But we also got to jail for perjury.
Well, I know, that was the challenge, the ultimate hood spot.
I am impressed. I am sincerely and deeply impressed. You have, Lenny, without a doubt, one of the strangest minds that I have ever come across.
A toast to my husband, Lenny. Just when I was getting bored with our marriage, I fell in love with him all over again.
Delaney!
I have an interesting question. What? What do you think really happened to Charlie and Myra?
Charlie? Yes, we're all here. Are you up to having some visitors? Wonderful. We're dying to hear the story. We'll be right up. Charlie is going to tell us the entire story.
Oh, great. I just hope it's shorter than Lenny's.
You can go back later and listen like this, don't Lenny?
I'll buy you 1,000.